All right, these are the answers to our review for our test. The first two want us to simplify. When we're adding here, really the parentheses don't matter. We're just trying to put like terms together. So 5x squared and 5x squared would make 10x squared. 2x minus 3x would be a negative 1x, or just negative x. And negative 8 minus 10 is a negative 18. That'd be our answer there. For here, I've got 3m squared minus 5. So now the parentheses does matter, right? This minus sign is going to go in and change the sign of those. So actually, we'll just rewrite these again, and then we're going to go minus 5m squared minus 11m minus negative 6. We end up with that right there. Now we can put stuff together. 3m squared minus 5m squared would be a negative 2m squared. 8m minus 11m is a negative 3m. Negative 3 plus 6 is a positive 3. And that'd be our answer there. All right, expand each of these below. We've got x plus 1, x plus minus 4. You can use your kind of box method here if that works for you. If you have a different method, then feel free to use that too. But we see x times x is x squared. X times 1 is x. Negative 4 times x is negative 4x. Negative 4 times 1 is negative 4. It's going to give us x squared minus 3x minus 4. Okay. Again, there's other ways to do it. Some people like to just take this and go this times these two and then this times those and work it out that way. It really is up to you. Same thing here. All right, we're going to set up our box. We're going to have 5y minus 6. Y plus 3. Y times 5y is 5y squared. Okay. Y times negative 6 is negative 6y. 3 times 5y is 15y. 3 times negative 6 is negative 18. We have a 5y squared. I have 15y minus 6y. That's a positive 9y. And then minus 18. What I get there. Same thing here. Just kind of set it up. Whatever works for you. 4x, 3y, 3x, negative 4y. So 3x times 4x is 12x squared. 3x times 3y is 9xy. 4x times negative 4y is a negative 16xy. Negative 4y times 3y is a negative 12y squared. So we're going to have 12x squared minus 16xy plus 9xy. So those are the same type, so we can put them together, make that a negative 7xy, and then minus 12y squared. Number 6, we can set this up too, but we do have to make sure that we have a 3 level for this. So a plus 2 goes like that. 3a squared minus 4a plus 8 goes like that. So 3a squared times a is 3a to the third. Negative 4a times a is negative 4a squared. 8 times a is 8a. 3a squared times 2 is 6a squared. Negative 4a times 2 is negative 8a. 8 times 2 is 16. So we've got this 3a to the third. We've got 6a squared, 4a minus 4a squared. That's 2a squared. 8a minus 8a, that's going to cancel. That's going away. And then we'll just have that plus 16 left over. That'd be our answer there. F minus 9 squared is f minus 9 times f minus 9. So we have to make sure that we are expanding it out correctly. Don't fall into the trap of just squaring both of those, but make sure you actually do FOIL this out. F times f is f squared. Negative 9 times f is that. Negative 9 times f is that. Negative 9 times negative 9 is 81. So we're going to get an f squared and then minus 18f plus 81. That's our answer there. And then our final one here to expand. 3x plus 8, 3x minus 8. 3x times 3x is 9x squared. 8 times 3x is 24x. 3x times negative 8 is negative 24x. Negative 8 times 8 is a negative 64. So we've got the 9x squared. 24x minus 24x, that's 0. That goes away. And then we have this minus 64. So if You just follow it, just be careful as you multiply, but that shouldn't be too bad. Now we're factoring out a greatest common factor. That means we're trying to find two numbers that are a number that multiplies evenly into both of these. 21 and 9, that number will be 3. Then we have 5 A's here and 4 A's there. So that means we can pull 4 A's out of both of those expressions before one of them would run out. So 21 divided by 3 is 7. 5 A's took 4 away. We have 1 A left over. Negative 9 divided by 3 is 3. We had 4 A's, they got pulled out, so that's all that we have left. Okay. Same thing here, we have 30, 60, 120. The largest number that divides evenly into all of them is actually 30. If you did 3 or if you did 10, that's right, but we want the biggest one we can. Then this has 5 T's, this has 2, this has 4, so we can pull 2 T's out before one of these would be finished. So 30 divided by 30 is 1. We had 5 T's, we took 2 away, so there'd be 3 T's left over. 60 divided by 30 is 2. You had 2 T's, you took them out, that's all that's left. Negative 120 divided by 30 is negative 4. We had 4 T's, we took 2 out, there'd be 2 left over. So that's our answer right there. Same idea here. 10, 30, 125, the largest thing that divides even though all of them is 5. There's 1 R, 3 R's, 1 R, so we can pull an R out. 2 P's, 1 P, 3 P's, we can pull 1 P out before something's done. Okay. So 10 divided by 5 is 2. We had an R, got pulled out. We had 2 P's, 1 got pulled out, so there's still a P left over. 30 divided by 5 is 6. We had 3 R's, we pulled 1 out, so 2 R's are left. Had a P, pulled it out, so that's all that's left there. 125 divided by 5 is 25. We had an R, it got pulled out. We had 3 P's, we pulled 1 out, so we'll have 2 P's left over. And then over here, I'm looking at 24, 12, and 42. The largest thing that divides evenly into all of them is 6. There's 3 X's here, 5 there, 3 there, so I can pull 3 X's out. There's 9 Y's, 6 Y's, 7 Y's, so I can pull 6 Y's out. So I'm pulling a lot of variables out on this one. 24 divided by 6 is 4. We had 3 X's, we pulled them out. We had 9 Y's, we pulled 6 out. There are 3 left over. Negative 12 divided by 6 is negative 2. We had 5 X's, we pulled 3 out. There's 2 left over. Had 6 Y's, we pulled them all out. They're all gone. 42 divided by 6 is 7. We had 3 X's, we pulled them out. We had 7 Y's, we took 6 of them away, so there's 1 left over. So that's part 1 of the review. Part 2 is coming up.